we had the
All right, should be
invoices
live,
pending,
everybody.
right? They asked us to procure fabric. So what happened was in way back in March of 2023, they asked us to procure fabric for about uh, 60 plus designs, right? 1,000 pieces each. Some of the designs would be about
What
a
the
limited
hell?
drop for about 150 quantity, right? So we ordered the fabric, and the fabric landed
All right, should be live.
to our warehouse on April the 8th. And then we started working on the samples and all of that. And by then, they dropped off all the designs, and they only selected six designs out of the fabric that was received. Then this guy Spiffy, whose actual name is real name is Saad Zafar, in charge of merch, I guess. He requests us to order more fabric, and we ordered more fabric to make their orders
What's up,
for
Zemi?
invoice number 2004, for which Preston claims that he paid $500,000. Right? They asked us to order
Yeah.
more fabric, and then
Right
they
now, I am
added
listening
more
to
designs,
the
and they asked
space
us to
that's
send it for
happening.
dyeing. They asked us to get the boxes made, the labels, the tags, and hologram stickers. They were actually worried that there are a lot of companies from China that were ripping off and making those
This
huge
entire
plushies.
situation's
At which
honestly
point
insane.
we proposed that there is this thing called hologram stickers. We designed those stickers, got them made, 100,000 units. They're all still sitting with me, right? And
Hi,
20 tons of
White
fabric,
Toppy. Can you please
about
stop spamming? In chat,
35,000
if you
plus,
could stop
about
spamming, I'd
40,
appreciate that.
45,000 plushies that are sitting with us. And uh, one thing I can think on top of my mind
Mainly just
is
reacting to
end
this.
of March, they had about 250K concurrent users, correct?
Yeah,
And then
something
Why are
like
beginning
those
that.
dogs
April,
barking? Jesus.
they started slipping. It was about 60K, went down to 50K. Today I see that they're on 16,000 concurrent users, right? So I can understand you're
Just
going
so
through a
everyone
rough
knows,
patch.
this
I
is
mean,
about
you as in
Preston
Preston, big
Plays,
games, right? It doesn't
creator
mean
of
you
Pet
can dump
Simulator
your
X.
losses on
He
us.
promotes
And
gambling, bunch
you
of other
know,
crap, broke
so
TOS
just to
bunch of
give you an
times.
idea, honestly,
So
I've
yeah,
explained this in the video. They've asked us to put everyone that we have at our disposal on these samples. 5,850 man hours were spent,
I'm
right?
kind of just reacting right now at this point.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is
for samples alone,
The
195
entire
samples,
thing's insane.
right? And if I divide that by 40, that gives me 146 weeks of work, right? At 40 hours a week, right? Which is 2.8 years. So 146 divided by 52 weeks a year is 2.8 years worth of work just for the samples and the samples that we have shipped, correct? And
that's yeah.
the
crazy.
invoices that they have not paid, they have not paid us for Hippomillion, right?
Wow.
Or blobfish, or shipping bills.
Yeah.
Now someone was complaining about shipping costs being high. They want us to ship through air and air only, right? And it costed them about $25,000, but it actually costed us $40,000, and I paid the balance. I
Jesus.
have all the shipping bills as well. Now the reason why I came to the internet, because I sent him a letter of intent to pursue this legally, but
Oh my
I
god.
did not want this to be legally dragged for years on out, because there is 120 jobs at stake, and those poor workers have done nothing wrong to Preston or
He
Big
doesn't
Games,
want the
right?
workers, people who work
So
Yeah.
I
for him, to
wanted to
suffer
Yeah.
settle
for
this
this.
sooner than later, and that was exactly why I sent him the letter of intent rather than directly suing, right? And their lawyers are, I don't know, for lack of a better word, I'd say much worse than he is, right? They gathered all the evidence. They went like complete radio silent, and I've been emailing. It's all been one sided. And see, if no, you guys know Preston better than me. If I'm making baseless allegations, do you think he's gonna let me go just like that?
No, no.
So, and if I'm able to show all the invoices, the conversations, and so for $20 a piece, which he did not even pay, right? He wants me to or he wants our team to shine his shoes and cook for him for the rest of his
Welcome to the
life.
stream, Stakey
I
Clips
can only
865.
imagine
Right now, I am
what the
reacting
customers
to
that purchase the Titanic plushies from him for
yeah,
two
what's
hundred
happening
forty
right
nine
now.
dollars should expect
Creator
from
Pet
him.
Simulator X on Roblox
You know?
and stuff.
Also,
Wow.
we'll be able to add on to some of that. So
So-
I'm pretty sure you mentioned about Spiffy. Spiffy, he is like the merch designer ever, and I'm not sure if you know a lot about Roblox. Do you know a lot about Petsim and like the recent controversy?
Only after we started working.
Okay, so basically, big games, they have the game called Pet Simulator X, like you should obviously know, right? And these pets, these plushies, they are
White
selling
Hawk
them for such
White,
huge
what's
amounts
up?
of money because the pets have a code that you can use inside of the game, and it will basically, the game is you get pets and those pets get coins for you, and you use those coins to get better pets. So basically, when you redeem the code with these plushies, that gets like that, like, and you redeem that code, the pet gets put into the game. So that's why there's such huge amounts because of price on the plushies, because the pets you can like trade them and they have such rare value. So basically
they're being resold on the internet for triple the price that
Yeah.
he's making it.
Yeah, the whole thing is pretty much a loophole so that they can sell
Pyramid
in-game pets,
Bros,
so they can
Preston's at the
bypass
top and
the
it just
I
keeps
think
going down.
The Roblox.
I think it's
Everyone else.
70% tax
A lot of
that
people in the
Roblox
shadows.
takes. So like that's pretty much the whole point of it. And a lot of people in the community were really upset about that. And I don't know, that's just pretty crazy what you're mentioning about how his lawyers and all of that too. Like it just seems like the rabbit hole goes deeper, like a lot deeper. Like it's kind of crazy because we're really only on the surface level of really everything that's going on here.
He calls himself the
And-
puppet master, and we've been his pawns, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. Also, do you know that this code redeemer stuff is against Roblox rules, and he's also promoted $12,000 to $15,000 dollar NFTs to children,
I forgot
and
about
the
that.
NFTs
That
give
happened,
you
guys.
in-game pets.
Preston literally promoted NFTs of Pet Simulator
Why did
X
everyone-
characters
Okay, sorry.
and selling them.
It's just crazy, man. I'm definitely very interested just to like know what
The rabbit
really
hole
like
goes really
comes
deep.
out of this, but that's pretty crazy to see. But yeah, there's a hello. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Yeah, we're here.
Hello?
We hear you.
Okay. There
Your
was
mic
another
just
game
literally
as well
stopped.
that got taken down called Axolotl Tycoon. Apparently for the icon. This right here. You see here, big games deleted my Axolotl Tycoon, and this is the game icon. And there's no cubic pets.
This is what they're
what
talking
happened?
about, guys.
And it says IP removal. Like, there's so many instances
Hello, we're
of
reaching
this.
out to
There's
you
so
to
many
let
developers
you
coming
know
out.
that
Like, this
the
is
following
so
content is removed from
anti-competitive.
Roblox.
Like, it's
Content is
just
removed,
crazy.
Blah blah blah.
Absolutely wild.
Basically, they
Also-
copyrighted it.
Yeah. Also, do you know who Coilist is, and those kind of stuff? Coilist.
Here. So wait, I think there
I
was
know who he
another
is.
dev that wanted me to add them. Who was the dev that
Oh yeah.
did the what is it? The Please Buy Me game?
Oh, Poinball.
Coinball, is that his name?
Point.
P?
P.
Oh, it's with a P. Let me see.
Yeah.
Is it?
Also, they spoke some developers of Petsim are in here. If you want to
Yeah,
talk
would
to
you
them.
would you like to
Pretty
talk
sure.
to these people directly? Here, I'm gonna add up. I see Coilist in here. So Coilist, would you like
Yeah.
to like refute this like publicly? Like you have a platform right here, and he's in here. You can publicly defend big games right now. Like
Okay,
I
here we
just
go.
invited you up.
Ooh,
And I
content.
think there's a few other people as well.
All right.
Yeah, and Coilist.
Like you guys are
You're in
able
a
to
horrible
defend yourself
position.
right here, right now. Like I just invited
Here,
you
me
up.
clean
I'm
them.
pretty sure.
Just wanted to clean.
Just
my
say,
throat.
if you stay silent, it's not gonna be a good look.
That is true. Taz
Well, I'm
is
just
speaking
saying,
truth.
like we're giving like both sides here like a fair chance. Like I don't want to just like put someone out here and just like not have them able to like refute their side. So you guys, I'm making sure you guys are out here. You guys can go ahead and say something against this. But yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, I really am very interested to know what will come of this. Man, everyone is in here right now.
I'm interested as well. I want to see
What
what's gonna
leaves
come
me
of
in shock
this.
here though is a lot of these people in here they're associated with big game in some kind of way. They're like refusing to talk. There's people in here there's
all
a lot
just
of people in
listening,
here
yeah.
that have a big platform such as like LCLC, Nightfox, Razorfish. These people all like they make videos on the game and they buy your plushies. So if you have anything you want to say to them or anything to say to
They should
Yeah.
speak honestly.
the developers,
They're probably
Coilus,
as
if you
greedy
do
as
not
him,
join,
though.
this is not going to be a good look on you guys
Well,
because you guys have just been accused of fraud of like a few $100,000. I'm pretty sure,
here
right?
Jesus.
I want to add some more people in here because there was another developer as well that sent a message, and I gotta find it.
I'm
I'm pretty
multitasking
sure-
here. I'm
asking
cleaning
to
my-
To play the
that
game
had their
and love
game taken
love
down.
playing this game. I'm just very pissed off.
Oh, slip. I think we're losing connection. Oh,
hello.
we spoke.
Oh,
Bro's
Okay,
literally
They're
just
connecting.
dying at this point.
I said it. Hello. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Rodev wants to talk. Rodev's the twin brother of Pet Maker for Arm Wrestle.
oh yeah. Okay, here. This is Road Dev. So this is one of the pet makers for big games.
Oh,
No,
we
his
got
twin
another.
brother, and I'm pretty sure he's helped with a bit of building.
Yeah. Also,
Bro's
Tanuki
muted.
just said big games cannot speak on this, and obviously won't because it's a big deal and there's legal stuff behind the scenes. The comments aren't really helping. No, listen, I'm not like out here like I just want to say like I wanted big games to I want to put that out there. We gave them a platform to say their side of the story. I don't want to like just put people on here and like they're not able to talk. Whole time developers have been able to speak here. They've been able to come up and talk.
That is true.
I'm not really about
is
like
inviting people, yeah.
the part where make them look bad, like the fact they won't come up. Obviously they can't because it's illegal, but or legal stuff. But yeah.
Legal issues,
Um,
yeah.
So-
Lawyers
Okay,
and
so
crap. Let the lawyers speak.
let me see. Okay, I added the
Saul Goodman.
this dude,
Big
the
games is gonna
Road
need
Dev
Saul
dude, is
Goodman to get them
a
out of this
a
predicament.
pet maker for Arm Wrestle Sim.
His brother.
Oh, it's his
twin
brother.
brother.
Okay.
Yeah, his
Yeah, I'm
twin
gonna literally
the
reply that.
Pet Maker, and he did a bit
Yeah.
of building, I'm pretty sure.
Hello. So I got some questions. So do you were any of the pets that were made were they taken down? Wait, one second. Sorry.
Yeah, it was basically overnight. They got a DMCA request, and
Do
Axel
you know by any
messaged
chance
my
how many
brother.
pets it
There we go.
was that got taken down from Arm Wrestle Sim?
I think it was like 20 or something. It
20?
wasn't too bad, but it was substantial. You couldn't get it done overnight.
That's crazy. So did they have to? Did the game ever go down, or did they have like a deadline?
No,
to
they
remove the
got
pet?
a deadline. I think it was like 3 or 4 days.
That's crazy.
But
See, like the thing is, like Arm Wrestle Sim and all of them, they can actually like get stuff done together because they're a very big group of devs. But it's like, I think what's sad here is it's mainly the people getting targeted are very small developers. Like games with like 20 people are getting removed. They can't. And some of the people are saying that like 200-300 pets have just vanished from their games. Like
Jesus.
that's just crazy. Like
It's
I mean,
scary,
you're
too.
pretty much
Anyone who
redesigning
resembles
and
their
remaking
game.
the whole game at that point.
the question is, does big games have a valid copyright on the cuboid pets?
Yeah, that
Because
too.
to be
Like,
able to do an actual successful DMCA
No,
request
They don't.
based
I
off
don't
of
believe so.
substantial similarities, they
believe so.
have to.
Gaming trending big
Yeah,
games.
like,
17,000
that's pretty wild.
Posts.
I think
That's
what's
actually
just
crazy.
crazy about all of this
Welcome
is
to the
how they are
stream.
pretty much.
AKZF,
Coilus is
welcome.
talking about how
right now we're watching.
Pet Sim was the first
reacting
game to ever
to
make it, which for one isn't true.
creator of
but
Pet Simulator
I don't
X
really
and
even
Roblox.
understand how
They
that's
promote
relevant because
gambling
that
and
pretty
have
much
broken the
implies
TOS
that
multiple times.
they own the
So-
rights to the Square pet, and that they have the
So,
rights to just go ahead and take
how
down anybody
copyright
with
works,
Cuboid pet.
it's not
Anyone's wondering
necessarily
right
who
now,
does
the
it
Rodev
first.
person is
It's
someone
it
connected
comes
to Big
down to
Games.
who owns the copyright. So if it's not fair, but
I
if
think
Pet
I
Sim
kinda
does
forgot.
own the copyright of that style of pets, technically, legally, they are able to go over it due to substantial similarities in DMCA law. But it all comes down to what the copyright entails. like how in depth it goes.
Wait, Rhoda, were
If
you
they
in?
have it.
Were you here earlier? Did you hear what we said? Basically, Mining Simulator 1 did it before PetSim, and then PetSim tried taking credit for it, but Mining Sim had like proof or whatever.
Mining
And then
Simulator
apparently-
did it early
Sticky Clips
2018.
865, I'm
Yeah.
posting
Yeah, and
the
then a
tweet
game
screenshot
did it.
that shows
Yeah, a
the
game did it before
Space
Mining
VC
Simulator
thing as
2.
well.
Yeah, but
yeah.
as I said, it comes down on who owns the copyright. Because you actually have to go in and legally obtain the copyright to be the rightful owner, no matter who does it first. So it comes down to that, but it is still shitty. It's
It is
shady as
shitty.
hell.
It is.
Yeah,
Anti-competitive.
it's
It's not
very
like the developer
anti-competitive.
directly ripped it from Pet Simulator either. It was just like remade to be like very similar.
I think something as well that's just kind of like, I think the timing of all this, like this all kind of fell over right when PetSim started dying. Like lowest
That is
numbers
true.
ever PetSim has had in like years. Well, in a year, I don't know, September last year. I think that's what I read somewhere. Like first time it's hit very, very low numbers, and then all of these games are getting DMCA requests on top of that. Like it's very anti-competitive. Like that's really the vibe I'm getting from all of this. Doesn't really seem as much of like trying to protect copyright as it is, you know, because like there was no issues with this when, you know, they were making like the biggest game on Roblox. But when their game started to take a hit, you know, everybody else that might be doing better, or players with just, or people with just 20 people playing, they're getting hit. So, I mean,
fair.
What they need to realize is everyone took a hit on players right now because all the kids are going back to school.
yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because
School
our
starting
game
up.
went from 3,000 to 1.2K to 1.5K.
Yeah, like all games are virtually taking a hit right now. But I mean, PetSim, it's a little different, because they were averaging 200,000 people a few months ago. Now they're averaging less than what are they? They're getting like 10K now, like people playing
they're
it
getting like 10K,
on
yeah.
average. The game's really taking a hit, so it's definitely very interesting to see here. Wait, let me go through here.
I think Coilus left.
Yeah. Here, wait. I want to see. I know there was another developer.
I just
wanted
did a
to
post.
talk.
Somebody sent me this meme. It was like same meme format as Coilus was making the whole time. But like, come on, the big paintball rifle compared to Nerf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie. They indirectly made like one of the funniest memes in a while. Like the whole DMCA meme. Like that is
Schlep.
pretty funny.
There's a bit more going on here. So I'm looking through my notifications. Apparently, someone got DMCA'd by Big Games for using a single pet from a massive pet model that I do recognize from when I started off like developing.
Mhm.
I'll forward that to Taz. A developer.
Was it a free model?
Sorry, no, it's project like something like project. Someone
Okay.
also sent this. Hey, can I copy your homework? Just make sure it doesn't look the same. And they sent Eat a Pet and Eat a Friend. And
Oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah. And
yeah. I remember as well the Yeet a Pet, like the drama about that like a while back, where like I mean they pretty much just took that game, like the idea, like I don't know what
They
the
did
actual
take it, yeah.
concept was of it in PetSim and the difference between the actual gameplay of Yeet a Pet, but I know that the developer studio replied to him with like a question mark or something. I mean that really isn't like the first time they've like really tried to capitalize on other people's stuff. Like, you know, we saw a Skadibi toilet being added to PetSim.
Yo,
Dear God.
I mean, which was
uh,
Don't Tell Parlo.
five
Um,
factor is asking to speak. By the way, in my DMs.
Wait,
Five
who?
Yeah.
factor.
Here, can I just make you guys co-host? I don't know how to do this stuff. You guys can invite
click on my
people up.
name, and there should be like a section that you can.
Yeah, I invited you co-host. I'm gonna make him a co-host too.
Alright.
I also got a few people that we might need to add. So here,
Oh,
this
holy.
guy's asked me to join, and I'm pretty sure he owns a
Okay.
pet
There's a
game.
whole. There's a whole list of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Wait.
Pet Rift. And it's
Five
Let me
Factor, is
speak.
that who you wanted to speak?
You
Yeah.
should let me speak because I'm literally streaming this.
Okay, here you go. Oh yeah, there.
Wait, how do you add people?
You click on their name.
You just click on their name. That's all.
It's just takes me to the profile. It's weird.
Here, I want to bring Rodev down for now. Thank you for coming. Yeah, okay. Five Factors up here.
And I'll
Tanuki also wanted to talk as
I got
well. So
Tanuki.
Yeah, it won't let me add
here you go,
people.
Tanuki.
Who?
Oh, I need to accept it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, there. Hello. Okay.
We only can have up to 10 people up at a time. By the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Five Factor. What's your thoughts on all this?
So, first of all, just about DMCA's, right? If somebody does a false takedown, the person who gets the notice is able to sue, which wouldn't even happen because most of these developers don't have the resources, and we're talking about a massive company that could spend millions of dollars on lawyers.
That is
So
true.
there's not really anything anybody could do, regardless of whether they have the rights or not, which they probably don't. Copyright is pretty complicated, and first of all, if somebody created it first, if let's say you could copyright the concept of a square pet, which I don't think you can. I'm
It's
not
not
a lawyer,
possible.
but I highly doubt it. But there are games that created it first, and unless big games bought the copyright, which let's say, right, you said people were saying mining simulator or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're correct.
So first of all, let's say that did happen. They would have already mentioned that. They would have said, "Oh, somebody else created it first, and we bought that," but they didn't. So obviously, they don't own the rights to it. And what it is essentially is just a box with a design in the front of it. So as long as they're not using the designs, they shouldn't be able to take it down. But like I said, there's nothing anybody could really do because you're talking about small resources against a company
Big
with
games, yep.
millions of dollars to spend. So there's really
No way you can
nothing
win.
that could be done realistically.
But under free
I disagree
under
about
free use
that.
law,
I really do.
like
I think
under
there is something that can be done.
Berkey's getting interrupted.
What do you think can be done? I'm saying
Like
realistically.
realistically, there
Oh,
isn't
let my
really
man
anything
Taz
that
speak.
can be done. But let's just say, I think the issue is Roblox, like, just doesn't put their foot down with Preston. And it's
No,
because
they
he
don't
makes
care.
so
They
much money
literally
that
they
Roblox,
don't
obviously,
care.
their number one
Roblox is
priority is
greedy
money.
as Preston.
So they're gonna go after the money source, but they haven't really put their foot down with Preston. But with this incident, the only way to really get rid of it is if they put their foot down. Because, like you
Roblox
said,
won't.
the problem is they're targeting small
Nope.
developers. Half of us are
Roblox
like,
will definitely
college
not.
students. We're all broke. We can't fight a massive monolithic empire. And like, there really is no realistic solution.
They
Which I just feel like
just called
it
big
goes in
games a
circles with this situation.
monolithic empire.
See, that to me though was like the funniest part about like all this. Like it shows
Jesus,
how
okay.
insecure Preston really is. Like this dude has made hundreds of millions of dollars off of Roblox. It's pretty safe to say he could potentially be a billionaire. Like
He
with
probably
leaked
is a billionaire.
Roblox documents, like showing that like games like Adopt Me have made like hundreds of millions of dollars in just a single year, right? It's crazy how he's going after games with like 20 people playing them. Like, I mean, that just really shows that this is really
Preston
like
has been on
like
the internet for a while.
I
as
feel
well.
like it has
Do you
less
remember
to
he used
do
to be a
about
Minecraft
like
YouTuber?
the actual copyright and more just
And then he did
anti-competitive and
Now
just kind of
Roblox.
like really highlights his insecurities. I don't know.
Absolutely, I do agree that's true. Because,
Yeah.
like,
So
I think Preston is doing this because I think of insecurities. I think at the same time he's doing this because he was like bullied in high school or something. It's just really giving projection on his end. Because like, why are you going after games with like 20 developers? How are they gonna harm your like millions of dollars? He's doing this because simply his pride and ego.
Oh my god.
He's sending these all
It's
out.
goofy.
It's probably done by either a robot that's doing it that kind of just detects it, or B, he's manually going out and doing all these himself and having a rep do it for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
Also, I've been asked by a developer. I don't know him that well, but he had a pretty big pet game like with pets in it, and he's been asked to join. So I might.
Oh,
let him
sure,
in.
go for it.
Zonix also here. Okay, that's nice. Let me just
Wait,
accept
that
your
person
request.
follows me, I think. Oh no. I've seen this person before.
Wait.
Oh, Bespoke's back. Hello, Bespoke.
Hi. Sorry, guys. I mean, there was some internet thing going on, and too many messages and coming in from the website. And
I hope this
asking me for
isn't
codes.
stereotypical,
Someone
but
has-
I swear
Oh my
I feel
God.
like he's
sell them the
Indian.
Titanic plushies.
I hope that's
for
not
$400.
offensive. Like I just
See,
genuinely,
we
he
never
just
would
sounds
want
Indian
to
to me.
stoop to their level, right?
He's got to
and,
be
and
Indian
steal
at
their
least.
copyright and sell
If he
them.
isn't,
We
I'm gonna be
initially planned.
surprised.
I was like, if push comes to shove, I'd
follow
want to
him.
sell those Titanics for $39, probably to keep my team alive. But that's not right. I mean, it's not ethical, right? Whether it doesn't matter because just because Preston would want to cheat us, we don't want to reciprocate that favor, right?
Considering that they screwed you over as well, I don't think any of us would blame you if you were to start selling the plushes that for cheaper, because like you were the ones who made the plushes. They didn't pay you.
They have full
You should
copyright.
get the
they
money.
kinda
You
scammed
should
you
get your
out
money
of it.
back. Or get your money back by selling them to people who actually want the plushes.
Well,
Yeah.
although we all know that's not really viable because of copyright reasons, I do wish you like the best of luck in this entire over situation. Like, how would you say your
Yeah.
employees are affected by this in general?
So
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? So they wanted every one of us put on this, and like I was trying to explain before I was cut off, that it took 5,850 man hours just to make the samples.
Jesus.
Leave alone the bulk plushies that we have made for them, right? That's like 2.8 years in terms of man hours that we have invested for samples and shipping those samples to them, right? And since we did not take any other orders, and they abruptly pulled the plug on this, because see, as of March, before working with them, I did not have any idea about
what's up,
Pet
Drip
Simulator
Jesus?
X, although I knew about Roblox.
If you wanna hop in on this,
Their
I'm in,
CC was like 250,000
Owners VC right now,
right, until March. And
but
then today it stands at 16K.
This is about the
16.
person who created Pet Simulator X, Preston.
Right?
He
Maybe
has been
that's one of the
breaking
reasons they
a
pulled the
bunch
plug.
of the TOS,
and they don't want to honor their
and
commitments.
a lot
right?
of other really, really bad
But
stuff, basically.
that's not my headache. And 120 people.
welcome to
I
the
mean,
stream.
if we have to, I mean, we are on the verge of bankruptcy, but
that's it.
All our
welcome
cash
to the stream.
was
Welcome,
put into
welcome.
this, and they started treating us like they own the factory and started talking about
Sticky Clips
we
865
shine in
Preston
their
is not
shoes,
cooking.
which
Yeah,
hurt
honestly, he's
me.
not cooking. Who
Even
let this man cook?
He sent me the message. But
There ain't no
technically,
way.
so here's my problem, guys. You're my biggest customer. I am talking to you, giving you support 16 hours a day. You pull this racist crap on me, but I do not even know how to react, right? Because I don't want to say something back and offend you, but go on because 120 people working there, right? And they're daily wage workers,
Jesus.
right?
Yeah.
And
also, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you
go ahead? I'm sorry.
Sorry. Do you know about like what's been happening recently with the DMCA's and all that stuff?
Yes, I got to know about it last night. Yes.
And also, have your lawyers have they said it's okay to share the addresses and stuff? Because
See, at this
I'm
point in
50.
time, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm all in because we're pretty much as a company dead in the water, right? And he wants to personally
140K.
Sue me for
Damn.
doxing. That's fine. But
Project
all
manager,
I need is
community
bringing him
Roblox
to the
ambassador.
table. Just reconcile the accounts.
Whoa, we got some.
Pay me what you think you owe me, right? And
Wow,
that's pretty much
okay.
it. And I will
That's
be out of his
low.
hair completely. I mean, I don't even want to work with any other game studio ever going forward, right? Leave alone Roblox.
Wait.
Yeah, jump it in.
Because there was another developer for big games or Pet Simulator in the past, I guess.
You're Mind Bun,
Ethan something.
Seriously?
He goes by the name TJ.
Oh my God, you are. I'm subscribed to you.
He emailed me saying, "Hey, what's going on?"
Whoa.
Right? I tried to explain. I thought, he.
Wow, I did not expect that
came
today.
from,
Okay. Wow, that's surprising.
Pet Simulator side, trying to maybe find a solution,
as
but
well. Who?
no, it wasn't. Ethan K or something. Goes by ek.rbxdev@gmail.com.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, he used to make the 3D models for the pets, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, I've heard of his name.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
wait,
does it have to be this messy? People calling me
Zach,
names and
Zach, I don't like
Preston. After all this,
the guy named LLC.
Even in the video, I said he does not have integrity, and I'll stand by it.
Oh, right? Damn!
Because he's putting me through all this.
Sub to
and
LLC.
I'm really sorry, guys. I mean, I'm dragging you guys into the middle of this, and I'm.
Don't be sorry.
I'm gonna just
for the support, the kind of support you guys are giving everyone, every single person, right? But did you see his message where he said, "I stole his money. How can I steal money from his account unless he initiates a transfer?"
This is
literally though. Wait, that's what I was trying to think. Like, it
There's
didn't
a lot
really
of
make
people
sense.
listening.
It didn't add up.
It definitely does
at
not
all.
make sense.
Right?
He's the most
Then
popular
he
Pet
says
Simulator
criminals. They're trying to take more money, steal more money, is what he says. Did I ever call him a criminal? Or his dad a criminal for bringing him like that? Bringing him up? I'm sorry, guys. I'm literally upset.
There's no one else streaming this as well right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm streaming this. I'm getting this covered. Like, yeah, this is recorded, but it's like...
We've worked so hard.
It, so.
Just imagine 30 hours is what it takes to make one sample. They wanted to make some samples with glow-in-the-dark eyes, right? For some dragon plushies or something. I don't even know the names of all. I did not order
the
that
HR of
glow-in-the-dark
Roblox
thing from China
account.
because it would not
Here
last
as well,
long.
Alex
10
Tanuki.
days it fades away. So I ordered it from the original company in France, and I paid for it, right?
Bro, this is gonna go on for a while,
They were
honestly.
worried about people ripping them off, and I suggested that they go with hologram stickers where they would stand out, and that would be the original thing. I got 100,000 pieces made. They're lying with me. They're still with me.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
I have a question. So,
Yes.
like, is this like? Do you think that what happened with big games could be something that could possibly bring down Bespoke Plush?
Yes.
You think so? Jeez.
There's no doubt.
Dang, that's pretty wild. That definitely is pretty crazy.
Well,
Preston's been known.
How many people actually work for your company? I'm just curious.
Just the workers, meaning the tailors who sold
Sticky Clips 865
the plush,
Chef is
who
cooking.
stitched the plush, and the helpers
Uh-huh.
is about 120 of them, and a 25-member admin team.
That's
so
crazy.
There's people who do the fulfillments. There's people who take the orders. There is an operations team. There is a production team that takes care of the numbers and pushes the team to hit the numbers and give the production for that day and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's one thing that I don't exactly understand here, and it's kind of an important thing because apparently the way you guys were invoicing was very confusing, and also I should make it clear I don't side with Preston usually because Preston is a piece of shit, but in this case, it seems like you guys were invoicing really strangely, and your invoices were all acknowledged. So why all of a sudden are you going out of your way to say big games took you down when all of this drama is going on? It seems like very interesting timing for this all to happen. I'm just going to comment on that.
Okay, so let me explain. So the very first order they placed, after we started making samples was for red and blue.
Taz is cooking with Schlepp. Teamwork makes the
that
dream
was
work.
for a total of 4,000 units.
What the hell, Steak Eclipse?
The total order value was about $80,000.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We made the 4,000 units, and they said, we are planning to drop the order count to 1,000 each so that we don't flood the market and we reduce our demand. And they asked us to take the hit, and I have it all documented in the iMessage. Take the hit, and they promised us future orders as well, right? So I lost $40,000 in just that one order right there.
Jesus Christ.
Right? And to answer your question, they made the payment initially in March. They gave us some 60 plus designs, and they requested us to place the order for the fabric in March. They did not pay me until April 5th for the order that they were going to place.
Situation is just so.
By the time the fabric reached my factory, they changed all the designs and then said, these are the designs that we want to go ahead with. So you go ahead and order new fabric. So we had to expedite the shipment of fabric from Thailand, airship it, bring it over. Then they said, no, we want some more designs or change the designs. And they wanted us to get the white fabric dyed to the cat fabric color, the cat color, which is like bluish green, teal green kind of.
Yeah. So if they were releasing that.
Yes. They wanted us to get the fabric dyed, which we did. And then
I will ask one other thing, because it doesn't seem like you answered this question. Why are you only talking about this now? Because it seems like all of this was going on months ago, and you didn't say a word about it.
So on June 2nd, they complete. June 2nd is when I sent them the letter of intent to sue, right? And their team member called Aaron Hart or someone. Aaron.
I mean, if you sent them a letter of intent to sue, then you shouldn't be talking at all. Just off the bat, if you sent a letter of intent to sue and it hasn't gone to court yet, you could accidentally be talking against your own case. That's just my advice to you.
I totally understand. See, my problem.
I just connected right now. Spiffy,
Spiffy's here. Yeah.
Yeah, he is the merch designer of Big Games. And I'm just kind of interested in what he has to say about this.
I'm listening. I'll go on mute.
Okay.
Also,
it says it's connecting.
There's two developers of Arm Wrestle Sim here. Safa.
Okay,
he made the
we're gonna do one person at a time right now. I'm just gonna.
There's one thing I'd like to input.
So we'll get to all that later. But right now, I want to specifically focus in on the merch stuff that's going on. I think he disconnected.
Here, wait, Schlepp, do you mind if I throw 2 cents in on something that was being discussed earlier?
Go for it.
Okay, so essentially, you guys were wondering if Big Games could possibly throw a copyright request on Cuboid Pets, and the answer is no. The U.S. Patent Office does it would, if you try to file a patent on a cube, you will get that patent thrown out because that is not a unique design, and the same thing goes for the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
It's not unique enough.
Let's take the lawsuit in the music industry between Martin Gaye and Robin Thicke for the song. I believe it was Blurred Lines. It sounded too familiar, apparently, to one of Martin Gaye's songs. So Martin Gaye sued him and won initially, but it was thrown out in the appellate courts because Martin Gaye only won the lawsuit because of the quote feel of the song.
It's like if your last name was Martin
So the same thing applies here.
Like that's just sad.
It would be the feel of the pet that would be in question. So anything that Preston has filed is completely invalid, and I would personally recommend, this isn't legal advice because I have not passed the bar, I am not a lawyer, but if you have been taken down by Preston and you have the resources to do take him to court because he will lose.
Well, all I gotta say is if there are any developers who want to challenge Preston and Pet Simulator X, you would be helping a lot of developers. That's definitely for certain.
I wouldn't even be surprised if a few groups of developers come together to throw a big lawsuit.
You could, in theory, have like a class action, right?
This is something. There is enough people who are affected that this could be a class action, because the thing about this is Preston has gone after games that have actually, as far as I'm aware, had cuboid pets before him. I'm not sure about that. That's
I don't
secondhand knowledge
know
on my
about that
end.
one, but maybe.
He hasn't yet, I don't think, but it's pretty hypocritical the fact he doesn't own it.
But Tanuki wants to say something, I think.
I believe he did not go after games. He used them as an example. One of his staff members did, but I don't think he actually went after.
Oh, it was Coilist. Okay, that's where I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's another thing I want to mention. Coilist himself has gone around and basically just accidentally incriminated himself. I'm just going to put that out there. If you look at some of his replies, Schlepp, I think you saw a few of them.
Yeah.
I think you even roasted him a few times.
No, some of them were just ridiculous. Like the one with the shark was probably the most apparent case because it was completely different. The shape, the look, the actual it's literally just a shark and a cuboid pet.
It's literally just a cube, though. Preston doesn't have any intellectual property rights over a cube, and if he thinks that he does, let's see how he reacts when Minecraft sues him for billions of dollars.
Guys, we all know that Preston invented the shark.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, wait. Actually, now that we're on the topic of the DMCA stuff, we have a surfer and I think a dev for arm wrestle sitting here.
Yeah, Surfer made the pets.
I'd rather have I think Will Ozzy and everyone else speak on it besides me.
Okay, yeah.
I do have one question for Bespoke first, though. Has Preston directly reached out to appease the situation or amend anything other than just the usual? Yeah, go ahead.
So after I sent them a letter of intent to pursue damages.
Oh my gosh, 558
and whatever is in receivables. He forwarded it to their lawyers, right? Their lawyers reached out to us saying we would like to mediate and find a resolution, right? So at which point we were mediating for over 1.5 months or 2 months. And I've sent them all the invoices and I requested them that it is a simple reconciliation that needs to be done. He was asking me, what are the proofs? So hold on. I sent him all the proofs, not all of them, sorry, because our legal team specifically told us not to expose all the evidence that we have.
He brought this up a bit ago.
But do send them some snippets, which we did. But they went completely radio silent as well, right? So August 15th was my last communication with their lawyers.
Okay, wait. On the subject of the DMCAs, I did a bit of research, and looking into this, it does appear that it was not the cuboid shape Preston was after. It's the face designs. And that does have an intellectual property copyright on. And I will point out, the pet designs in Arm Wrestle Simulator, there are a few that looked nearly identical to Pet Simulator X Pets, and that's a problem. And yes, he does have an intellectual copyright there. It's not that he was going after cubes, he was going after the facial design.
If you look at the second attached tweet to the top, it's not true there. It's a rounded off pet with a face that he does not own, nothing like Pets, and it's DMCA that apparently.
I'm not entirely sure of the authenticity of that, I'm going to be honest. It seems like that account is... It doesn't seem like that actually really did happen, because I don't think his game went down, but I'm not sure. That I could be dead wrong there.
Well, if
Another thing that I've noticed, though, is that in the biggest games he's taken down, you can notice, on Coilist's tweet that says, hey, can I copy your homework thing? If you notice, that facial design is very similar and is very likely the reason why he was gone after. It's because of the eyes.
And Five Factor want to say something, so if you guys want to respond or say something, go for it.
Yeah. So first of all, on what
and Tanuki, you can go next.
Cat Food just said, I just want to respond to that some of these games that got taken down, as much as maybe you want to say that these games weren't taking players away, they barely had any players. The fact is that a lot of these games were definitely using copy designs, so some of them were valid. But as we've seen, obviously there were a lot that don't seem to be valid. And what you said, and what you were saying before with the
because of Preston.
Coilus tweet with the shark, it could be that specific one would be an issue, but
it doesn't warrant the entire game to go down. You could go after just the asset.
What is
also, even though there are similarities, there is the question of whether
it's where you cross the it's where you cross the red line, basically, of where it becomes too similar. And that red line hasn't been clearly drawn until now.
With this kind of stuff, it does get pretty complicated.
It's kind of bad.
Some of these don't infringe, but definitely there are some that do. And also, what Tanuki said before about Roblox not taking a stand against Preston and letting him get away with the stuff because he's making them so much money.
Yeah, he is getting away.
So first of all, there's two parts to that. First of all, when it comes to DMCA requests, Roblox has the obligation to take it down without proof or anything. They have to do that to protect themselves, and then the developer can provide a counterclaim. Or if that doesn't work, then they could sue.
I'm just gonna start.
There is some concerning thing about putting in a counterclaim, though, that a lot of people are not aware of, and that's the fact that when you put in a counterclaim, it gives your address and everything.
Yeah.
Also, if you file a counterclaim, immediately you open yourself up to being sued.
True.
And if you get a lawsuit opened against you, Roblox will just delete your account. So, in this case, it's like really difficult to fight Preston unless you have the resources and money. Like, I feel like the only person who's been hit by this who could fight Preston is Arm Wrestle Simulator and XLDev, but they would be taking on a risk that if they lost, they'd get terminated.
And besides for that, they could, because of all the people going out,
I got blocked by Preston. I got blocked by him.
We have all these,
I got blocked.
All these people who are publicly tweeting about it and complaining that they are saying some things that if they did sue and lose the case, they could be opening themselves up to defamation
way.
suits.
I got blocked.
And two, even these games who might have some resources, it's still going to be very tough to win against a company that has the ability to spend millions of dollars on lawyers.
Oh my god!
But
I actually
got blocked. Preston could very potentially be a billionaire.
Welcome to the stream, Stinky.
Oh yeah, no, I'd say probably without a doubt he is. Like, he's definitely the richest person who's ever made anything on Roblox.
That's debatable, and the reason for that is the DevX rate. But
the DevX. Oh yeah, well okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I guess you're right.
He's probably made about $200 million though.
Yeah, something insane like that. Because also there's costs and stuff, but yeah, he's definitely made a lot of money off of Roblox.
I know the highest earning game ever was Adopt Me,
I would definitely like to get a side
the thing with Adopt Me is it's a team of like 100 people, so it does get split up once you get
Preston's
to
team of like 6. Yeah.
Here's what I don't get, because you're saying it's because of the design stuff. Well, then why is most of the games that are getting taken down, it's not just those pets getting taken down. It is the whole...
The thing is, you'd have to know, Taz, you'd have to know the IDs of the assets.
Well,
if you want to take down a specific asset.
Well, he's literally like trying to strike down the whole game and strike down like every single like pet asset as cute.
I agree. It does scream insecurity, and it does also scream antitrust a little bit. But at the same time, you also have to know that to even DMCA an asset, and I know this personally, I've had to go through this route because I didn't want to take an entire game down. You have to figure out the asset IDs, and that's not always possible. If you don't know the asset IDs, you can't go after one specific asset, and Roblox will just take down the entire game. I don't think...
Real quick, I want to let Tanuki speak because she's been like trying to talk for a minute.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Tanuki? Hello?
Imagine they just left the computer and they can.
Yeah, they just left right now. Well, I guess you can keep talking.
And if I could just say one more thing on the topics of the lawsuit, that even if they were, even if these people had the resources to sue, and let's say they could fight it out, these people still, these cases could go on for years. Preston has the money where he could just do nothing and focus on the suit. He wouldn't even have to because he would have a team of lawyers. But if you're a single developer, like let's say Arm Wrestle Simulator, even if it's not one person, you would have to be a suit like this against a multi-million-dollar company is huge, and they would have to focus on that, and there's a very small chance they could afford to go on with a case like that. That
Yeah,
could go
Preston
on
would
for
just
years.
opt to drown you in legal fees instead of actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The best possibility would be to form a class, and then if you did have a class,
Wait, are
and
they outside? The person
somebody
talking right now is
was
outside. I could just hear a car in the
organizing that and
background.
getting all the evidence, and there definitely
Bro's
is
outside.
something
Okay, I
there,
think
and that's
Tanuki's here
probably the
now.
best route to go. Everyone who got affected by this should definitely get together and organize something like that. That's probably the only way.
I agree.
Okay, so just a quick question for I think your Lord Cat Food or whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Do you feel that with these pets and all that, especially like Axolotl Simulator, you look at their case, it isn't exactly similar. Do you feel that they're hiding something? Because
What
I
do
don't
you
know.
mean?
With all the info you've given, it seems like Axolotl Simulator is simply an odd case. Do you feel that there are odd cases in this situation?
So, which ones was Axolotl Simulator?
Axolotl Simulator is the latest to come out. It has I do have that link. I think I can share it. But Chess Simulator, all that was DMCA'd, and then this Axolotl game was DMCA'd because of the thumbnail, even though the thumbnail really had nothing to do with it. It's called Axolotl Tycoon. Big Games deleted my game Axolotl Tycoon, and the game icon is his reason. There are no cubic pets in my game. What the hell? Please retweet and don't use any animals in the game.
Did they post the DMCA letter though?
I don't know
if they didn't post the DMCA letter, then it's very hard to tell. And I do think that some of the games that are coming out aren't telling the full story, but I also think Preston isn't. There's
I
no
was actually
innocent
going to
player.
say that as well, because we've only seen like bits and pieces from like certain devs, so I'm kind of careful when I'm talking about that. But
I know Preston is like, I know what he's doing right now seems like it's just the root of all evil, but I feel like a lot of these games are also hiding something.
That is legitimately why I wanted to bring on some big games people to actually clarify some of this stuff. Because right now they're just on Twitter trolling. Like, I want a legitimate answer to this stuff.
Yeah, nobody's literally giving an actual
answer. That's why I wanted to make sure, they're here, they're able to respond. I know Spiffy was here earlier, and he left, we brought him up, and then he got disconnected or something. But it'd be really cool to see him come back and actually talk to Bespoke Post about all this.
He might have been pulled by one of the big games people, so
he probably did. I that's what I was thinking too. But
the thing is, when you're in a litigation against somebody, you could accidentally say something to incriminate yourself,
already has.
which is why I told Bespoke to stay quiet about some things, because I don't want you or big games to accidentally incriminate yourselves, even though I do wish that the person who is actually at fault, I do not know who it is, I will not comment on that. I do want whoever is the problem to get the punishment, but at the same time, just don't talk on legal cases. So that's probably why Spiffy got pulled.
Yeah, it's literal gambling games.
No, I really appreciate it. I mean, like someone mentioned earlier, this is Chris from Bespoke Plush. Someone mentioned that these cases could be dragged for years in court. And
if you guys are going up against Preston, you guys should be prepared that he's going to just try to drown you in legal fees.
Right.
That's the thing. You have to win that case.
Which is why I sent him a letter of intent and then not follow through at that point in time, because we just want to move on with our lives and not go through the whole legal hassle, right?
He won't.
He might own an army of lawyers. That's fine. Good for him. But he cannot just cheat someone like this and then walk away, right? And I would really love to hear their side. I mean, so if everything I claim is just a baseless allegation, why are they not establishing the communication and clearing it that I do not owe you a penny? Nowhere does it say. Nowhere. The emails, anywhere.
They're saying nothing. Yeah.
So June the 2nd was the last conversation, right? Then we communicated with their lawyers. They went radio silent as well, and I don't have a choice. I mean, I just want to move on and be able to work.
Yeah, like I think that's really the sad thing here is that, like, you know,
flips, I would love to
it
see
really shows that, like, you know, Preston, he's you know, gajillionaire. He has so much money.
It's true.
And he's out here like screwing legitimate businesses, and you know, he has the platform to actually come out here. He has people that can, you know, speak for him, and he's just kind of ignoring it all, and like I don't know, it's just very tragic to see, you know.
Well, he can't really respond.
Well, he can't, but I feel like, you know, it's kind of his duty to make it right in a sense.
No,
Like,
so you obviously, we definitely would want to hear his side, see what he has to say. But like Cat Food said, a lot of this stuff, the DMCA stuff, it's all legal, so you don't want to comment on that, and they can't. There's really nothing they can do, and then also, yeah. So that I'm saying, even if they wanted to, which I'm sure they do, like they don't want to get dragged, but then again, there's nothing you could do.
They're in a catch-22 is what you're saying, and that's right.
Yeah. And also, one more thing is that there's a very small chance he's doing this himself. He probably has a team that looks for what may be infringement, and these people may not even know what specific assets they are. They just see a game, they see that this may be infringement, so they send an email to Roblox.
I'm sorry, I have to post this. He posted the same image again. He said not stopping till everyone gets the picture.
Well, no one's going to be getting the picture anytime soon.
Wait, he did?
What picture? I shared it.
The monkey one.
I gotta check this. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on my private account for this. I'm gonna have to.
Strikes, and whatever, I think it was Five Factor who was saying this, that he has a team of people doing this. That's absolutely correct. I definitely think
there we
it's
go.
Preston. If this is a team behind it, then it's kind of hard to throw all the blame on Preston, but I do think that if there's a team behind this, Preston should go out of his way to like resolve the egregious ones. But
Tanuki wants to say something.
I don't think he. I don't know where he posted it.
Do you feel that Preston is further incriminating himself by replying with the Roblox links to protecting intellectual property in tweet?
I gotta rejoin it. Damn it. I don't know why. I can barely hear it.
You could blatantly see the similarity there. Like, that does actually infringe on Preston's copyright. But at the same time, I do agree that if the Project Lightning game.
Oh crap! Welcome to the stream, EMF.
The one that he showed.
509 people. Jesus Christ, Blackstreet. What drama this time? EMF. I believe the game's just taking games down and being scummy. What happened? Essentially, people are getting angry because Preston was worrying about it. Yeah. If you want to know specifically, they have been recently breaking TOS and. They are taking anything down that remotely resembles Pet Simulator X, and they're even taking stuff down that's not even their property, and they're just trying to take anything down that resembles like the pet look. Like it could be just like the literal pet squarish kind of thing. If it resembles that, you're screwed. You're gonna get taken down so quickly, which they don't have property rights to that.
Like in general, a very serious situation.
I got blocked actually. I got blocked by Preston, not even joking. That's literally why I'm on my private account right now, because I want to keep looking at his stuff. He actually blocked me. Not even joking. Like I can let me
dick about it this all, but at the same time, he's kind of right.
Yeah, here we go.
Like, kind of the reason why I started this space was like to actually have a conversation about it. Like that's kind of the thing.
There you go.
I
That's the link that I actually got blocked. Oh my god. Literally put the hashtag. If you post that right now, you're screwed.
People share his teammate. Oh my god. Staff members share this tweet, which is the the dev form. But then if you look into the actual intellectual property copyright laws,
This is honestly insane.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Actually insanity. EMF, yeah, he's just being absolute scumming overall. Originally, I tried to defend him, but found out all this. No tools turn quickly. EMF, he blocked you? Yeah, he blocked me. Yeah. Yeah, he literally blocked me. That's why I'm on my private account.
Yeah.
If I were to switch to my main account, go to his username, it'll say blocked. Literally, look.
Well, yeah, like I said, you guys are able to come up here and talk about this. There's a lot of people listening. And Bespoke Post is here. He said he's willing to answer any questions from big games people. So, it's just definitely a very sad situation to see. Like.
Anyway, I do have to head out, but thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah,
thanks, man. I appreciate you answering the questions.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's definitely very crazy to see, like, pretty much what, like, has kind of happened with all the DMCA stuff. Like, I think it's just sad that they're targeting very small developers,
Yeah, and there's a huge games that copy it completely. If you search Pet Simulator, there's like 50 different games, but she's targeting the tiny ones. Like,
yeah, obviously it's Preston's responsibility since it is his company, but like, I don't think it's fair to really say like, oh, he's personally going on these games, going and filing a claim. He's not. He has people who, because they are a massive game, so it makes sense. They want to protect their infringement. Should they do a better job? Should they open up a line of communication with the people who they're striking? Because of how difficult it is to do a counterclaim, definitely, and that's something they should do. But it's not like Preston himself is emailing Roblox every time he sees a game that has a pet in it. But yeah, they should definitely do something about it. And
they're going about it really bad.
Obviously, Preston and their team, who
they literally don't care.
What Roblox is, and they know the player base and the developers. They should give the developers are striking the opportunity to respond to them and to get the details without filing a counterclaim, which could.
Okay, I just made the literal
a lawsuit, and they have to show
the thumbnail for the stream. Let me finish it.
You know what I think is really interesting about this entire overall situation is how Preston literally destroyed his career like 2 times more in a day. I don't even think, even if he wins all this lawsuit stuff,
this is gonna affect him entirely.
And the chance that he's gonna get his reputation back, because the way he screwed over these small developers, no matter how you point it, people will always have hate for Preston. And because of this hate for Preston, even if he does.
Oh, this is gonna stain his thing so much right now. He's screwed.
I don't know if he's gonna sue for like, damages as in reputational damages, but it's just an overall situation. Interesting situation is what I meant.
It's because of his attitude and the way he deals with things.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, Preston, he needs his PR team because. Dude,
Sticky Clips, Preston couldn't handle the facts. EMF, I remember him saying, "Oh, they don't realize I trolled them." He's only saying that because he's butthurt. Jailbreak copied Redwood Prison. He asked for permission first. Preston's just taking games down, which has a pet. It's not even remotely the same. Preston is so deluded and it's unbelievable.
Someone said
yeah, no, you're right. He's literally taking anything down. He's literally egotistical right now. He's being highly egotistical.
So when I did my interview with BXG, they sent a few screenshot posts. Developers.
What he's doing is egotistical. He's literally, people are going after him now because they're sick of him. It's like he's taking anything down that will remotely hurt him, and it's like nothing's gonna hurt him. Literally, what's happening right now is everything's blowing up in his face.
Preston really talking about it, and the other developers can't really say much. So because Preston and Poilus created Petson, like they came up with the idea together. I feel like they're kind of I don't say it, they're just using that to take down their competition, which is very wrong. So I don't. A lot of the developers just do what they were told, and you can see they don't have they don't want to. You know what I mean? And also, I feel like Spiffy's also at fault. Like his communication should have been a lot better with Bespoke.
Yeah, definitely.
True. And have you guys? I just saw it from someone. Someone shared a screen grab, where he says, anyways, they're not gonna sue us in the American courts. Is that do you call that arrogance? Because I I won't be suing him in the American courts. He feels he's safe.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's hiding behind the fact that it'd probably be like an international lawsuit, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think what's sad here is the fact that Bespoke Plush, a company with hundreds of people, could potentially be facing bankruptcy over what's going on with Preston. I just think that is so lame. I mean, of course they can't comment on it. I think they were and then pulled away last second, but it's just it's just really tragic to see,
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you know Bespoke, but Petson, like games above them, are making like around is it like $1 billion a year?
Lecture Daily, can I go off topic real quick, Connor? I have a question. Related EMF. Also, last night I saw Pitsum X at 12K players. His community is dying. Who's that because himself, Preston? Cheesy TV, we have the power to save Roblox. We protest until Oz sue.
Wait, do you know? Tanuki has her hand raised.
Could you please not spam Cheesy TV? I completely agree. I agree with what you're saying, but please do not spam, please. I'd appreciate that.
So I would guess, but I'm guessing they make around probably like 60 million profit. That's just my guess.
Here, I'm gonna actually pin that.
It was 100 million? I thought that was before tax.
Here, I'll put that as a new pin. Just please don't spam, okay? EMF, overall products like plushies, game passes, and eggs. He priced it at 100,000 Robux because he knows Roblox YouTubers are forced to buy them. So scummy, using the innocence of YouTubers. Yeah, no, you're right. He's literally doing all of this because he knows people will do it. Yeah. It's not even a marketing strategy at this point.
100 million a year, because you've got to keep in mind, he's one of the most popular games on he was one of the most popular games on Roblox, getting like 1 million player peaks.
I copied your homework. Yeah, just change it up a bit so it doesn't look. What the fuck is this? What is this? That's so weird looking.
Right.
Lecture Daily, how did you do the font for the chat in the town of Eugene? Oh, I can show you that after stream. I can show you it.
But it seems like there's a messy situation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I
actually just shared a tweet from
also, Cheesy TV, I just realized you have 2,300 subscribers. I didn't know that. Thanks for attending the stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming in and watching. Also, did you find my stream just like through the algorithm or not? Because I don't recognize you. So that's interesting if you actually found me via the algorithm of YouTube. That would be interesting.
I feel like the stuff that happens.
But yeah, thanks for attending. I really appreciate that.
Posting, some of them aren't like DMCA-able. Like, I don't know, but this here, I mean, I don't know if this is. I can't even view the post right now. Can someone like screenshot me and send me that?
Yeah.
Still posting that link, even though it doesn't make. I heard you have a post debunking that link.
Yeah, I mean that.
Basically, there's like a square axolotl with bigger eyes. I guess the design does look similar, so I do see how this one could be DMCA. Yeah.
Yeah, but how do you make like an axolotl? Like, can someone actually send me it, like the image? Like, is it different or is it the same pet?
Should make like a little server for all that stuff that we should put in.
Okay,
I think the similarities are the same because it is a different pet by the face.
It looks different. Like, how else do you make an axolotl? I feel like
Lecture Daily, I have so many subs for real. Welcome to the stream, Santability, welcome. We are currently reacting to the Preston drama. He actually blocked me, so. But
yeah, I'm gonna eat Takis in the process.
Oh, I didn't even know you joined. What's up, Drip?
What's up, Connor?
Oh my god, you are so loud. I need to turn that down a bit. But yeah, so Sensibility, we're reacting to this. Yeah.
Here you go, ICT. He's gonna be posting that meme for another 30.
I can't believe I actually got blocked by Preston. That's actually so funny.
Preston blocked you?
Yeah, he actually blocked me. I can't even make that up. He actually blocked me.
They don't. We can't even
show me that. I gotta see that.
They're not funny.
I'll send it to you. So I literally posted it.
You're making me laugh just by
where are you?
seeing how pathetic it is.
Wait, what?
There you go. I sent you the link to the thing.
Wait, what?
Yo, let me send it to you, Schlepp, real quick.
Okay.
Actually, no, I know how to put it up. I figured it out.
Do you know how you got blocked?
Oh, it's because I literally was posting how he's scummy.
Do you DM it?
I put it up in the...
I literally put a tweet, let me see. I was like, we hate game devs who make their entire game about gambling on kids. You have broken multiple things on the TOS and got away with it. You should feel ashamed of yourself, Preston. Hashtag boycott big games, and I tagged him.
Oh, no, I did it. Never mind. Yeah, it's up there.
Oh.
Bro actually blocked me.
I was talking about the shark. The shark literally looks nothing like...
Bro's butthurt. He's actually butthurt. He literally is. It's because people are targeting him.
How else do you make
EMF, I think what Preston has to do now is go to the PR team's crisis management team and fix the problems which are arising right now, then lower the prices on his assets. Oh no, no matter what, even if he rectifies this, he's screwed. He tainted his reputation completely. He is actually screwed.
That right there is probably the biggest, like, case of them, like, making, like, everything about that is different.
Plus, someone literally was just in my chat.
The sides of the
let me see if I can scroll up to find it.
Eyes are different. The nose is different.
Someone named Stinky JSXX, and they're supposedly a admin for big games. They're a mod.
Different, like even the eyes are like a different color. Like I don't even know.
Was literally in my chat saying that one of the people in the stream, which is my friend Taz, saying Taz was told many times to not leak this. He continued, he's an idiot, talking crap about him. Preston's screwed. He's actually beyond screwed.
There might be a fin in the back, but all I gotta say is...
Of Lecture Daily, should I block him then? Well, that's your decision. Juno, what did he do? What did, Preston? He broke TOS. He has been promoting gambling to kids a lot, and he's been getting away with breaking TOS. Because, well, for instance, you can't sell stuff third-party on a site and then have that same thing be getting stuff in the game for like Pet Simulator X, which he was doing that with the Titanic pet plushies, which the literal person who made the plushies is actually in the space right now, Bespoke Plush.
Oh, really?
Which the person who made it was never paid by Preston, and he lost about $50,000 because of it, and his company might go bankrupt because of it.
No, he's been doing it longer since Hughes came out.
Well, yeah, but it's like now it's all coming current day because people are coming public about it.
Basically, it's a meme. It's a cat that was turned into a meme.
And now since it's becoming more public, people are finally coming out of the shadows and saying something.
It was either a few thousand Robux or around like 400 to 500 Robux, and people love the pet.
This space is gonna go on for so long.
Spiffy is now trying to turn a popular meme
Not gonna lie, wouldn't be surprised if
into a box pet, and he's gonna sell it. I'm guessing.
You're talking about Grumpy Cat, right?
I don't even know how long I'm gonna make this stream go for.
No, but yeah. Well, it's also done
5 hours.
This is sad, I'm pretty sure.
Go till it ends.
Don't forget the Skippity toilet cat.
Dear God.
And the user friend update. The
Yo, can you guys put Andy's speaker?
I mean, the amount of people in here that are really popular is kind of insane.
It's at Real Aryan
Duck Xander is here, creator of what's it called? Please talk. Please don't talk.
I'm unable to add anyone because we have too many speakers. We only can have 10 people.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just take off someone.
MLT Gaming is here.
Who hasn't been speaking?
Hello.
I was gonna remove.
Jesus Christ.
I'm speaking.
I'm just waiting till an actual Roblox admin joins. It probably will happen.
Yeah, some people aren't speaking.
There's a good chance of it.
Take me off if you need a speaker, by the way. I don't really have anything to contribute here, so guys.
Well, I just opened up a space, so if you need anyone, we can.
See you guys. Check my latest tweet, by the way. Bye-bye!
Bye, Cassidus.
Oh, Cassidus was just here. I just realized.
Alright, we got a few more spaces open. So wait, who did we want to add?
Okay. They wanted to add Andy. Andy's been added.
I just realized I'm gonna do something for the thumbnail. I need to add this. Oh my god.
Alright, first of all, guys, like...
Oh my god, that's funny. That's actually so funny.
Like what they have going on and who scammed who, or
I need to add that.
That's something that we can conclude, right? And then Preston also said that Bespoke scammed him, but in actuality, we don't know what happened. You know?
Yeah.
So that's the first thing, and then the second thing is,
Bro, you're gonna
like,
see this. This is actually
a lot
funny.
of the DMCA's Preston's doing don't make sense. Like, think of the games he's taking down, right? Like, there's games with 20
there we
players.
go.
There's games with 100 players. There's games with what, like 50 players. And he's just taking them down.
Yeah, he is taking down a lot of games, yeah.
Like barely similar, right? And
And then there's games
that's not good.
that completely stole things from his game and he's ignoring them.
Right. So I actually
And they
like,
were more popular than
like
Z.
right, he copied Yetapet 1 for 1 and what, like now he's gonna start DMCing other games?
Yeah, like that's just crazy.
You can't DMC on stuff that's so simple
Right.
like
So
that.
the way DMCA works, you have to have something similar. So, like, if your
Has to
face
be
is very
creative.
similar, if your the style, the assets similar, maybe.
Sorry if I'm not talking, guys. I'm doing the
But
thumbnail really
thing
quickly.
With Roblox is like, the pets are square cubes. Like, how different can you make your pet when?
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I
The
think
thumbnail's
there's, like,
actually
some
so
community
funny.
stuff with just some of these, like the shark. I mean, that one is just so wild. I'm not gonna go over because I've said it a million.
Bro,
times.
Drip, let me
They're nothing
send you
alike.
it.
They're absolutely nothing alike. Only thing similar is it is a box pet. They're both the same pet. Like, and if the overreach goes to that point.
Look what I sent. Look what I sent.
I mean, my friend Filtered, he got hit with a DMCA off of an entire game, and that doesn't even make sense. Like, how does he get hit off of an entire game? His pets don't even look like that.
I think he lost like 1,000 players.
Do you see it?
It's very alarming to see.
Based on his logic, Roblox.
Drip.
Based on his logic, then Roblox should be getting rid of his Dominus pet UGC because that's their Dominus concept, is it not?
No, that's not how the DMCA.
Well, I think they can actually use that.
I don't think that's how it works. Because Roblox. Yeah, but like if you think about
they
it,
don't want Dominus.
he's
But
just
he
taking
copies
down
things.
games.
EMF, the whole multiverse of RTC creators, Vextra Daily. I love how I woke up a couple bits ago, then came here to this.
Think about it, like how different are you?
This
gonna make
entire
it?
situation is just honestly insane.
If the standard is just cube pets, you know, they're based off animals.
like there's only so many designs you could do for a shark.
Right.
You know, like what is it supposed to have? No fins, no face, no sharp teeth.
I'm gonna show y'all the thumbnail I just made.
Where's the boundary between being DMCA-able and not?
It's
And
actually
this is
funny.
What's really kind of upsetting me with the big games people is the fact that they're just out here like kind of trolling and not actually like saying what they're okay with.
Yeah,
Let me show it.
Okay with.
I
Like,
heard
where's
that.
the line?
Well,
Because if the shark is DMCA-able, almost every Roblox game that has had square pets is also DMCA-able.
I mean, that's what I was curious about, guys. Like,
Oh, wrong
are
one.
these like trademarks? Did they like get some sort of thing with their box pets?
Yeah,
Or am I?
yeah. So
Oh, they did.
I heard a couple people saying that it's not Preston DMCing, it's his team, but like his team doesn't.
Oh, it's not
exist
showing.
without him. So, like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. So
Yeah,
it is
it kind of
Preston
goes both
DMCing.
ways.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And what
Yeah, I
like,
mean, that's his
earlier-
responsibility, even if it's his team. Like he still oversees it. So
Here we go.
Exactly. I've said this before.
not much of an excuse.
Bro, look at this thumbnal, guys.
This
Yeah,
is
and
what
I feel
people.
like Preston should be aware
Look at the thumbnail. The other side, it's a kid gambling. Oh my god. It's actually so funny to me. That's actually just funny to me.
I've been working on it for a few months,
right?
And we're delaying it.
It's
like,
just a
because
kid
some of the
gambling.
assets that were mentioned in these DMCA's were actually
Oh.
simulator game views.
We spent
Oh my god. That's the literal stream thumbnail. Not even joking. I just made that the stream thumbnail.
That's just how the DMCA process works.
Jesus
You
Christ.
can't really just go off of the person that made it.
Because if it's in game, they have to take.
Oof.
Yeah, they have to take the other game.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Also, Tanuki, you can speak. I'm sorry to cut you off.
All good. Yeah, if I were a developer right now, I'd be really scared to release a game because it's like, where does the boundary end? And I think that's the issue with the situation. We don't know where the boundary ends. The only thing we do know is that Preston can't really pull
Both are stupid. I think that's just funny.
Like, at this point, we copyright Minecraft.
Right, so like,
But like, where does the boundary end is the question. I think that's what we need to figure
I
out.
literally just typed
Yeah,
up
like,
Preston and just found the first one. Not even joking.
Up some people from
I'm gonna have to
Big
fix
Game
that.
to understand what the actual line was here. Where is the line that they want to draw for what they consider theft, like, DMCA-able, to something that is okay and allowed? Like, are we allowed to make box pets? They're out here talking about they were the first ones to make box pets. Why would that even be relevant? So are you claiming that all box pets are under, like, DMCA-able because you guys did it first? Like,
if we pull
very, very alarming stuff.
If we pull this
So,
out
I've got two things.
and we see what he was saying right here,
I gotta
he has
fix
a whole
that.
list of stuff that he's trying to claim, a Coalesce in particular, and he literally brings up the gold machine. So we're not allowed to do gold machines anymore. He pulls up the fact that there's like a coconut-shaped egg. Are we not allowed to do coconut-shaped eggs anymore?
Exactly.
He pulls up wired pets, even though the wired pets aren't even similar from like the next three like pets after that. Like, are we not allowed to do wired pets?
Look at what Coilus posted, right? Look at the cow, completely different. The cow is an entirely different thing.
Different spot.
The texture's different, looks entirely different, right?
Look at
The parrot. I mean, how else do you make a parrot? I'm sorry, it's
Yeah,
kind of how
like,
they look, right?
with a lot of these things, like, you can't really change it that much, and like the features of a dog are still gonna be a dog. It's not gonna change. Same thing with a cat or tiger.
the gift cat. Like, that's not even the same texture.
Bro, this guy has been posting nonstop. This Coilist guy, he keeps just posting and posting and posting.
He's
And I
just
guess
making
Creekcraft
himself.
responded.
Why hasn't he made a thread?
Yeah.
Oh, Creekcraft
just
responded?
like make a thread.
Creek crack? Oh god.
I already ratioed this
Like,
guy. I don't
See,
need
the
to
what
ratio
is
this
the
guy.
strategy here?
The biggest problem with this is that all developers are now worried about releasing simulators because they're afraid their pets might be too similar. Like,
That's true.
For example, me, like my game is coming out soon, and it's about pet collecting and has golden pets and things like that. And then now I have to worry about, okay, well, is my dog too similar to his dog? Is the color too similar? And that doesn't make sense. Like he shouldn't be doing that.
You don't own the simulator genre. You don't own gold pets. You don't own rainbow pets. You don't own, like, come on, like that's like the
Exactly.
that's the simulator genre.
It doesn't make sense, yeah.
You're just ripping,
Also,
stealing the whole simulator genre.
Best Poker, I have a question about what you sent me. Am I able to share that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so I'm able to show like the grumpy cat and things like that.
I already shared it here. Like,
oh, you put it in here?
Yes. I just clicked on the media and shared the Grumpy Cat images and how many pieces they want made.
Okay, that's
Wait,
perfect.
where is
Thank
it?
you.
Wait, but isn't the concept of Grumpy Cat like copyrighted in itself by the Grumpy Cat owners?
Yep.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Then they cannot question you about a Cupid.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it then.
I mean, look at the tweet where Preston says that I copied his game. He says that my game Rift Runners copied his game, and it's literally completely different. Egg Hatch is different. The gameplay is different. You get hats. Everything is completely different, and he said it copied it. So then, like, Preston just thinks all simulators copy.
Yeah, it's Paris Law. What the heck?
Guys, a completely stupid question probably, but how much does it get a character, like one game character?
Those game characters.
Like
Wait,
on
say that again?
Roblox?
Are you talking about the?
Yeah,
Wait.
any character in any game, because I'm thinking maybe if it's not much, I wanted to see if someone could create a wombat which poops a freaking cube, and I want to know if he can DMC at that.
I don't think
you
he
might.
Can. I actually don't think he can just DMC a cube pet, like, but it's just like he's doing it. And
because a
the
wombat
thing is, DMCing games that he really shouldn't be DMCing, and they only have 10, 20, 30 players, and so they're not going to counterclaim.
I mean, there's another issue with fair use, like why is he DMCAing stuff that obviously could be like a parody, or like even something that's beyond his own like duration? I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. I already have in Bloxcards a Pet Emporium group, so it's like it's not really pet sit, but it has like that whole idea with like cute pets and stuff. So it's like a little lore related thing, but like I don't know if he would actually DMCA that, right? Because it doesn't even relate to any simulator. It doesn't relate to anything but maybe a design choice.
Okay, I fixed the thumbnail.
What is the line? Where are they going with this? Because there are definitely stuff that they're posting that have zero similarity, and the only similarity is the fact that it's a box pet and it's the exact same pet as it. So where's the line?
Or I guess they're arguing about like if it's a similar game model, like the whole player model, the economy model of your simulator. If it has like box pets, so like that's DMCA-able apparently.
I just realized I never put this back.
Like that's the only thing I'm noticing. Like even Koi is just spamming like these images.
I just gotta say though, man, I swear they have the worst PR out of like anybody.
Because they don't have a PR, man. Like they're
just like no, they're a bunch of like kids. Like this literally proves it, you know?
Yeah. And
they're a bunch of kids with money. I mean, it's crazy.
He also started taking down leaks from his game, and he's I don't understand how leaks are do have anything to do with this, because it's not like he's getting them illegally. He's literally just finding the leaks and then he's posting them. It's not like you should get DMCA
they're
from
publicly viewable on Roblox.
Exactly.
Like you can see them on If you have the link, you can see it on Roblox.
No, but it's like his IP that he's leaking.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not public.
Post
like if I
2
make
seconds
a tweet
ago.
and then someone gets mad that
Fish that looks like Dory. It's the same game, but this one, I kind of get this one, but at the same time, it's like, what?
I mean, the DMCA's on leaks are not new though. Like other companies do this for leak accounts. If they find them, they will like issue it.
Yeah, but the thing is with that one is the fact that they had nothing wrong with the with the leaker. They even they even showed approval to the leaker until just randomly DMCAing them.
Oh.
I guess here's another argument. I think the problem is it's like, well, the only
I'm gonna have to switch to my main account again. Let me go back to it.
DMCA was necessary. If it was such a big issue, they could have talked to Roblox to make an update exist where you can't access these files.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I actually think that probably should be a thing. You know, you shouldn't just be able to view any asset on Roblox.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, you can't really, like, I think it's just really lame in general. I feel like what's lame about it is that the RBX Leaks account, he was given Nitro and all that sort of stuff, and the devs treated him nice, and then just one day,
What
right
the
when the
hell
game
is that
started to
noise in the
die,
background?
they just turned on him and DMCA'd his Twitter and Discord. And then we saw all these DMCA's happen across all of Roblox. So it's like, it's kind of just like a trend. I don't know.
But Spoke, what was your issue with Preston? I didn't really understand that.
Bespoke?
Yes. Sorry.
Andy had a question.
So what was your issue with Preston? Like, what happened with that? I don't understand.
So beginning of December, we started making bulk plushies for them, right? Balloon Cat and Blue Balloon Cat. So the order was for 4,000 pieces total. Right. Then after production was done and it was time for shipping, they said they don't want to dilute the market by flooding the market with the plushies, and they reduced the quantity to half, which is 1,000 each, and they wanted us to bear the loss. Because
so you already made the 4,000, but now they just want 2,000.
Correct. So they wanted us to bear the loss, paying, you know.
How much are they paying per plushie?
I'm sorry.
How much are they paying per plushie?
So, for the balloon cats,
Drip
it
left.
was actually $15.85 or something, approximately.
Mm-hmm.
Or ballpark. Yeah.
Okay, but see, that
What the hell, Maxwell? Why did you send me that? I gotta show that. I'm sending that.
That was the beginning, right? In March, it was 60 plus designs, total 195 samples.
I gotta send that.
They wanted plushies. For 60 designs, they wanted us to order the fabric, which for each swatch, I sent Saad the list and let him know that this is what we're going to order for your requirement. He said, go ahead.
So
by the time the fabric, sorry, go ahead.
I just want to hop into here because I just got notification that somebody is currently streaming it on YouTube, this whole space, and that a big games mod came in to his.
Yo, they're talking about me. What the hell?
The leaker was told many times not to leak, despite this already being proven not true.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's a lie. I've got.
They're talking about me.
Self-incrimination right now from a big games mod right now.
There's literally photos.
What were you saying?
So yeah, so in March, around 5th of March.
Bro, they brought me up. What the hell? Goofy. I don't like that. It's weird.
We send him the color swatches and get an approval and place the order for the fabric. And the order actually arrived. The fabric actually arrived from China.
They actually brought me up.
On 5th of April, they changed all the designs, and then they requested us that we order more fabric, and we do it in an expedited fashion because they wanted to do at least 4 drops each month.
4 drops each month.
1,250 pieces each. 4 designs, right?
Damn, isn't that kind of excessive? Crap.
And we were supposed to deliver the whole thing by end of April. So they started delaying. April is when the whole algorithm shift happened with Roblox.
Right.
They started in Steam. So they delayed the whole of April, and May 31st was when we were supposed to ship it. They delayed it again. Again on 26th of May, he comes back. Spiffy comes back. He says, I think we got to stop. We don't know. Can you please send the last, 15 pink balloon plushies, 175 pieces.
Bro, what's happening in the background?
I said, okay. We said all
Here's
right.
going, ah!
Then on June 2nd, he said,
someone's getting murdered in the background.
We're not going to pay you any more invoices. By which time on May 25th, I've already sent him the invoices that are pending. that they needed to pay, and they acknowledged that email already, right? It's already out there.
Yeah, because you sent the invoice already. Yep.
Yes. So my question is, just because your game is dying,
yeah, like he should be paying for whatever you ordered. If that's
Oh, real quick, Tanuki wants to say something.
And you're so professional. You're supposed to do stuff like that.
My thought went away. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Yeah. So okay, and then what did Preston do? He just didn't pay for it. The last invoice.
That's when some guy called Aaron Hart came in, and he was trying to get all the details, and then they gathered all the vector images, the laser cutting files, the embroidery design files we worked on since April all the way through May.
Lecture Daily, why did they bring up? Why did they bring you up? I wasn't listening. Ignore my spelling. I'm too lazy to correct myself. Oh no, it's because Kaz literally I sent him a message because I forgot to tell him that there was someone in my chat saying that Taz was told of many times to not leak. He continued. He is an idiot. And the description of that person said they were a mod for big games. So I literally sent him and I was just telling him. And then he brought me up like, there's a person live streaming this right now on YouTube.
Or the hologram stickers
And
that
brought
they
the
request
thing
to
up.
replace, for the boxes they asked us to get made, for the tags, labels.
It's interesting, honestly.
The stuffing that goes in the Retron, that's like 45 tons, like 45,000 kilograms.
Yeah.
Right? And why should I bear the loss? And
yeah, you shouldn't. You should.
Saying, you please take this away. Pay me what I'm owed. I will very gladly ship everything. He said they keep saying, you find another customer.
I want to buy.
Why should I? I'm a
Yeah,
custom
that's a crazy thing to do. That's
I'm so buying.
High laughability.
So.
Yeah, laughability's here.
Oh, laughability is here.
Bangalore, India. So on top of that, all these months this is happening, not only am I
Gimme.
paying them salaries for sitting idle, because the whole cycle to get a new customer goes through the prototyping process, any changes, then we redo the sample, then we get it approved, and then go to bulk production. It takes anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5 months.
Right.
The whole cycle to acquire the new order and start working on it. Not only have we paid for it, but this entire stock, I'm storing it somewhere and paying the rent for it.
Ooh, my neck's killing
Why
me.
should I go through this hell?
Yeah.
You know.
But what's Preston saying though? What's his take on it?
Yeah. What did Preston say?
So as soon as I sent him the
What did the
letter of
shirts
intent,
say? The shirts said boycott big games. It was just the big games logo, but it said boycott on top and then big, yeah.
side, when I kept saying everything is recorded in the iMessage conversation, and you can get the same from Saad as well, who's spiffy.
Yeah.
They kept asking me, at which point my lawyer said they're only trying to see what you have. They have no intention to resolve this, right?
Yeah, that's scamming.
The hell's this?
And even after that, on 15th of August, I sent him few screenshots from Saad, where I got all the approvals from him.
That's true. That is true. I didn't even realize that.
And he specifically requested us to not work for any other studio that's on Roblox and only work on their orders.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy, man. Wow. And
Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna go now, but thank you for
okay.
including me. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Tanuki,
it.
for being here. You're awesome. All right.
Bye.
I'm gonna go as well.
I think it's just crazy though how many jobs here are like actually at stake. You said 120 people work for you on top of 20 different administrative jobs.
Yes.
That's just crazy. And you said that possibly like this could result in the bankruptcy of the company.
Yes.
That's so lame. I'd really like to know what like Big Games' side is onto this. I mean, they left a very the one tweet I saw that Preston wrote was very didn't go much into detail on it, and it just accused you of things. You've actually provided proof and like shown a lot of stuff here, and I don't know. It's kind of lame that they just kind of want to keep quiet about it and just wait until something happened. But I don't know. It's just lame.
Yeah.
I understand when people say doxing and all, but my problem is we are on streets already. I've got nothing to lose in a sense that I'm more worried about the jobs and my company that I built over last 7 years.
I just want to clarify.
Are you a speaker? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Electri, I'm not.
I think
I should be a speaker. I should be. I'm the literal only person covering this on YouTube right now.
His address on that.
So I should be.
Like it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's just, it really sucks.
I can take it down. I can definitely take it
yeah,
down.
I
don't think he did that intentionally.
Just blur the address. Take the address.
I don't think he did that.
Bespoke. Personally, I think everything you're doing is okay. Apart from the address, I would suggest you remove all the address stuff.
Yeah.
And
actually
he should just blur it.
Just delete that. But yeah, it's really cool to see what you're doing for your workers and stuff like that. And you don't deserve this. And I guess we'll just have to figure out what happened. Fingers with Preston. He does not listen and that kind of stuff. He's just gonna he's gonna fight you with he's just gonna throw legal fees at you. And I'm pretty sure that putting that up there, it's not gonna help with his address and stuff.
I'm gonna go now. But it was nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, see you later, Andy.
Laughability wants to speak.
So I hope the work.
Laughability's trying to speak.
I have a game coming out. And we're gonna need pets. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you guys.
I have to go.
All right.
Oh damn.
What's up, laughability?
What do you think about all this? What's your opinion on Mr. Games?
Have you guys heard about this pet simulator drama?
Nah. Can you inform us?
I was asking you, man. I don't really know much.
I don't think they did anything.
Laughability's in here. Damn.
You guys are gonna want to see this.
Welcome to the stream, Secretly Kobe. Welcome.
That just happened.
What?
It's right behind me, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Wait, what?
I'm so lost.
Oh wait, are you at RDC right now? Isn't it RDC?
Well, I'm not at RDC. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Bro's at his
I'll tell you
house.
my exact address if you answer my riddles 3.
What?
Okay. Let me guess. San Francisco.
Fuck.
I knew it. I'm literally Rainbow.
Did he leave? Bro left.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Mr. Big Games. I'm a big fan of him.
Mr. Big Games.
Literally best developer ever.
Yeah.
Best game developer.
Well, gamers, I think this is gonna be probably where I end this because we've been going on for 2 hours. I'll make sure this is recorded so you guys can come back and look at this. Definitely a lot of really important info in here. I just want to make it clear one more time. I gave Big Games the platform to come up here and speak. A lot of their devs were here. Some of them even tried to request in, and I brought them up, and then they left. So, yeah, I want to make this an actual full-on dialogue with both sides. I'm not shaming anybody. I'm just saying what I think on the situation. But yeah, I think this is gonna be where I end this space.
Bro has to hurry. Shout me out, Taz.
This is definitely very awesome. I'll definitely do more of these.
Taz, hurry! Bro has to shout me out, boy.
Goodbye, gamers.
I regret recording Big Games.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
No, it's ending.
I dragged you all, everyone, into this, and that was never the intention. Honestly, I be paid what I'm owed and just move on.
Bro,
I think it's very important that you came out and told your side of the story, because this is definitely something very important that people really want to know the answer to, what is going on. I mean, I don't know. Definitely very messed up.
Come on, Taz.
See what Preston says about all this, but yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the space here.
Don't forget to
I'll
follow
see
me.
you guys later.
And chill out.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
follow me too. If you haven't followed me, go follow me right now. Like we
Yes.
actually hit 7,000
Same.
followers on here, which is
That's
crazy.
very
Thank
cool.
you.
Follow
All right.
for more.
See you guys.
Preston.
All right, see you
Okay,
guys.
bye.
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 Bro! Oh, come on, Taz. What the hell? Bruh. Man, fuck Taz. What the hell? He didn't shout me out, bruh. It'd be funny if I just genuinely privated the stream. That sucks. Bruh. Bruh. I'm gonna smack you, Taz. I swear to God. You know what I mean? What's a good one to express how I want to smack him? There we go. Wow, it's not gonna send. Are you kidding me? Oh. Twitter's on something right now. Well, this is the end of the stream, guys. They ended it. I'm ending it. That's how this works. Alright, well, probably I'm going to be doing a video on this since I've been going on for so long. So, yeah. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. I would appreciate it highly. Please do so if you haven't already. Check out my other content. Follow my Twitter. And, yeah,